Jealousy, envy, and pure spite out here in this world as rumors around Gervonta Tank Davis's freedom circulates after reports come out that a judge had an issue with a request that Gervonta made and the attitude that Gervonta Davis's attorney took with the judge has people fearing that and rumor mongering that Gervonta Davis is headed back to jail. Let's talk about that and the actual facts behind it in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division, where Gervonta Davis has more rumors flying around him and his freedom. And I was on a live stream yesterday, and I was told that reports had come out that Gervonta Davis may be going back to jail because of an issue that he experienced with the judge that oversees his probation. And so I did the research on it, and not surprising, what I was told and what people were saying could not have been further from the truth. Now, before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, do all those good things. Shout out to everybody that supports and the super thanks, but let's get into this. Man, people are wild. Let me give you the facts. There's an article that came out on Sports Illustrated, and it was written by Judy Fotich. And the title of the video is Gervonta Davis might have to throw some punches at red tape to see Team USA fight in Paris. The boxer is currently on probation for a 2020 hit and run case. Gervonta Davis had plans to be in Paris later this month to cheer on the boxing team's gold medal quest in the 2024 Olympics. But his probation status might throw a wrench in those plans. The 29-year-old boxing champ, still on probation for a 2020 Baltimore hit and run, faces travel restrictions. However, his lawyer, Hunter Purett, is throwing a jab at the case, requesting permission for Davis to travel from June 19th to August 11th to support and advise the team for Olympic glory. The decision on Gervonta Davis's travel hangs in the balance as the presiding judge, Althea M. Handy, hasn't ruled on his request to visit Paris and support Team USA. She's demanding more details before granting him a temporary reprieve from his travel restrictions. We're going to terminate this, Mr. Davis. We are finished with this hearing, insisted the judge as she ended the hearing on Wednesday and walked off the bench, according to media reports. Given his status amongst the world's best boxers, Mr. Davis would be a key asset in motivating and supporting our team to achieve Olympic greatness and become the #1 nation in the world at this year's Olympic Games, said high performance director for Team USA, Matt Johnson, as he added his weight into the matter. This isn't the first time Gervonta Davis and Judge Handy have crossed paths. Last year, when sentenced to jail time, Davis expressed his disagreement on Instagram. Now, that is what took place. Please note that nowhere in that article does it imply that Gervonta Davis has any risk of going back to jail. Zero. Gervonta Davis simply asked the judge for permission to go to Paris for the Olympics, to watch the Olympic boxing team and to encourage the Olympic boxing team. That's it. And the judge said, give me more information about it. I'm not ready to make my decision right now. Now, not in this article was also some other conversation that took place where the judge had an issue with something that Gervonta Davis's attorney, Hunter Purett, had said to her, and she felt as if he was trying to intimidate her. And the lawyer said, I've been practicing law for 20 years. I've never heard anybody accuse me of trying to intimidate them. And the judge, Althea M. Handy, said to Hunter Purett that I've been on the bar. I've been a judge for 22 years. And I know when somebody's trying to intimidate me. Was he pushing too hard to try to get her to make that decision or not? Who knows? Wasn't there. Can only go on what both parties' thought processes were, right? From what they said out of their mouths and what has been reported. But in no way, shape, or form does this mean that Gervonta Davis is in risk of going back to jail. I'm very, very interested to know how we leaped from a request to go to the Olympics to him winding up being in jail for a probation violation. Now, if he's denied the ability for him to go to Paris for the Olympics and he decides to go anyway and he's caught, he very well may wind up in jail. His probation may be revoked and he may have to serve the rest of the time behind bars. But nothing in this hearing points in that direction. Now, on some other good news, though, we do know now that Calvin Ford, though, has had his case dismissed, which is a wonderful thing. If you recall some months ago, I do believe it was before Gervonta actually fought in his last fight with Frank Martin. Calvin Ford, who's the trainer, was arrested and actually spent some time in county in Maryland over a charge of assault with a weapon. And that case has been now thrown out because the person that accused him didn't want to cooperate and refused to testify. So since we are talking about legal news related to Gervonta Davis's team, that is some very, very good news. If you know Calvin Ford, he does really great things in the community in Baltimore. And he really did insist that it was a made up charge, that people were trying to mess with him. And it appears as if he's good to go. Gotta love it. We do, however, have to stop spreading these false rumors about guys like Gervonta and just trying to pour water on the man no matter what. I hope he's able to go to the Olympics and spend time with the Olympic team. I think that would be really good for U.S. boxing. But if the judge says no because she wants to be as restrictive as she can possibly be, that's going to be her decision, and Gervonta will have to live with that. But other than the case of him going there and saying, screw what she says, none of this had anything to do with him going to jail. So I just wanted to let you know. You can let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.